So if you look at the teachers here, they have to study new books. One of the teachers is responsible for science and math and so on. So now there's a transition taking place here where they have to now learn new books, new way of teaching to improve the process of education. And organization might also mean that teachers have to be retrained, perhaps hire new teachers and so on. One big part to keep in mind here is about the human change. Human change is part of the organization design consideration, which is very important because if people don't change, the process is not likely to do very well. The third part, the changes, is a systems change. So you can see the SLCM, the system life cycle methodology. Now here, there are manual systems currently, but they need to be automated, and you can see the picture here. The school is now going into distance learning and have PCs and computers and so on. So all the systems development takes place, and the systems life cycle methodology, as we know, has its own steps of the methodology which get aligned here at this stage. Also, by the way, having said that, the alignment of the systems development steps starts at the visioning because the IT associates start looking at how will it align with our methodology. The fourth is the infrastructure. It has to do with communications and infrastructure. So new school site, you can see that school, they're breaking ground for the new school site. So that is all about creating infrastructure, a good environment which would have facilities, desks, chairs, equipment for communication, whatever is needed to enhance the capability of the learning processes. So all this is in the development phase. Once the development takes place, then we move on to the next phase, which is called commissioning. Commissioning, again, all the 4 factors are being commissioned. Here you can see in the commissioning we have how to enroll, the admissions process, how do people get diplomas. So it's basically, commissioning is all about making it work, we are ready to roll out, and we are testing out everything that it will all work very smoothly. That's all about commissioning. Sometimes, by the way, in the processes here, role plays are done, and animation, and sometimes even simulation is done to make sure the process will work. So there are a variety of ways how you ensure the process will work in commissioning. Same thing is happening for the organization. You can see that teachers are being orientation and training, and also the stakeholders, they're all getting ready to roll out the new educational process in this new school with new technology and so on. Same thing with the system, how to run the computer systems. So this is where systems are getting to be turned on, they have been developed, they are getting ready to be commissioned, the user acceptance testing and all that is taking place, they're comfortable with it to put the switch on, so to speak. And here, people are getting trained, the users are getting trained. And who are the users? You can see that these are the teachers and school superintendent and so on. They all need to be trained in how we are going to roll out the systems. And same thing for the infrastructure, how to maintain facilities. So the maintenance staff of this new building who manage the air conditioning, the heating, and all the utilities, they are being trained as to how they will manage the school utilities. So you can see all this is all about getting ready to put the switch on, and that's all about commissioning. And the next step, the next phase after commissioning is to implement and nurture. So implementation is basically go live date has been set, go live as they talk about it in IT, and also rolling out the solution. What solution? All solutions. The process, the organization, the systems, the infrastructure, so the whole operation of the business, or in this case, the school, the processes of learning and education are getting rolled out. And in the implementation, you can see that the mayor